Hi traders, it's Jay with thetraderinstitute.com. Just want to remind everyone that futures, forex, and options trading is risky and you can lose money. Therefore, you should only trade with risk capital. Please consult your financial advisor or investment professional before making any investments in futures, forex, or options. No guarantee of income or solicitation of futures, forex, or options or any other financial instrument is being made in these videos.
Okay, so looking at gold, you can see how our level 1218.3 that held during the regular session, and that was really a do or die level. 1218.3. We only went 5 or 6 ticks through it. I think the low was 1217.7, so we're within 6 ticks of the low, and from there we took off very strongly, and it looks like we've actually come all the way up to 1234.1 there. Let me see. The high was actually 1234.6. So we've got two major zones that we're stuck in the middle of now. The 24 to 26 zone and the 34 to 36 zone. Basically, if we get above 36, then I'm expecting the 36 zone. I'm expecting us to go up to 1260.4 to 1264.9, that zone. If we come back below 1224.6, that zone, I'd expect a retest of 1218.3, and ultimately that's still a do or die level. If we got back below 1218.3, then we'd probably be looking at a push down all the way to 1195.9. If we do go below 1218.3, obviously there's a lot of levels along the way. Same goes for if we get above 1236.7. There's a lot of levels along the way, but ultimately the black levels are where I expect do or die situations and ultimate destinations for gold. Moving on to crude oil. We said yesterday or the day before that 47.85, that was a real do or die level. It actually came down to our next level there at 47.66, and the low was actually 64. So, the level was 65 and the low was 64. So that level caught it within a tick. It wasn't what I expected in terms of a do or die level, but ultimately, since we got back above 47.85, and on this daily chart you can see we failed to get a close below 47.85. I was expecting that we'd get up to the next zone, which is just what we've passed through now, this 49.45 to 49.64, and we do have a level at 49.94. It's gone as high as 92. We also got a level at 50.02 or 01. So this is kind of a little zone, but ultimately, as long as we can stay above the zone that's from 45 to 64, I would ultimately think that we are going to the next zone, which is up at 50.47 to 50.60. Okay. Beyond that, then we've got a couple more levels that we'd be wanting to look at. Major do or die levels 51.18 and 51.90. Should we get back below 49.45, obviously we got a lot of levels to work through below that, but that would probably take us back down to 49.85, or if we go below, 47.85. If we go below that, then we're looking at 47.01. So that's my outlook on crude oil for Thursday. NASDAQ, as you can see, we had the levels 44.53 and 44.51. The low ended up being 44.52 quarter, and we went up to a level that we had 44.8875. The high was 44.8950, so within 3 ticks of that level. And you can basically see there is basically a do or die zone here. And so we didn't quite make it to 44.94. I was expecting us to get to that 44.94 quarter. We didn't quite make it. We just hit that level below it. Now that we're back below 44.77 and the 44.72 quarter zone, I would be expecting that we'll revisit 44.33 half, possibly even the next zone, which would be down here at 44.1575 to 44.0975. If we get back above 44.07, or sorry, 44.77 even, obviously we got to get to 94 quarter. Beyond that, then I'd be looking at 45.17 quarter. So that's the review of the projections for the levels, and you're welcome to come into our trials. They happened every Tuesday during the U.S. morning session, and every Thursday during the Asian session, where we actually go through and do these levels and give them to you, so you guys can get some good value out of attending those trials. We do have a payment plan available right now as well, so check that out on the website at thetraderinstitute.com. Take care, everyone, and I will see you in the next update.